Hi everybody, it's Kim here today from Memories in Time, and I'm going to share a real quick video putting together a baseball theme Project Life card for the Project Life card swaps that I'm in. And just to save time, I've kind of already pre-cut everything. And one thing that I am really focusing my effort and time on in these Project Life card swaps right now is to scrap stive. So I'm using a paper line that is really old, from close to my heart, and it's just the bare scraps that I had left. And I was able to make, or I'm going to be able to make 10 cards from this, and it is from the superhero line. So I cut the stripe side of the paper and cut it to be a 4x3 card, and then I used the reverse side, which was this really cool star paper, and I cut that to 2 3/4 by 3 3/4, and then I'm laying it on kind of at an angle. And then this is the zip strip that came off of the paper, and I used sandal ink just to sort of add some distressing to the edges of everything. And real quickly, I'm going to adhere that right to the bottom like this. And I used, I'm also in making myself use my old stamp sets. And stamps that I used for this was Game On, Everyday Life, and In the Game, Play Ball. And I used this stamp, the Play Ball stamp, and on this Everyday Game, Game On set, I used the baseball and punched it out, and I used the stars. So I'm really enjoying that I'm using older products, because I have a ton of this and I've got to get it used up. And then so I stamped my play ball in black, because there's a little black in here, and I wanted, everything else is pre-cut. I wanted to show you because this has fussy cutting in it, and the key to fussy cutting is not to move your scissors, but to move your paper instead. And I always like to go back and when I fussy cut something and put just a little ink along the edges. That sort of gives, you can't really see if you do have flat spots or sharp spots or whatever. And just move your paper as you fussy cut. And this is finished. And then I'm going to show you real quickly how I ink that. And I'm using saddle ink just because it does sort of match the distressing that is in the paper. And because I don't want that stark difference there, I'm just going to touch my dauber just here and there just to sort of disguise some of that. And then I'm using some pop dots just to give that a little lift, just because I like that. Peel these away. And this is going to go right here in the corner. And the way that I'm making this card so that someone who receives this in the swap could either use like a Sharpie to journal in here, or that person who is receiving this in a swap could also trim a baseball picture, just a picture where their child, boy or girl, posed, and then it would sort of look like a trading card. Or it could actually be an action shot during a game, and either way would work wonderfully. And what I did with this is I tied my twine in the back, because when I put the baseball on, I don't want the knot from the twine to be in the way. And because that white is so white, I'm just using my dauber from the saddle. I'm not re-inking, I'm just barely dragging it over so that the twine also looks like it has a little aged, a little distressed look to it. And then the final touch, again, I've already inked up the baseball. I am using a pop dot, and I'm putting my baseball on right there. And so that is the finished product, and This was the one that I had made my prototype. And so when I'm all finished with this, I'm going to have 10 of these wonderful cards. And I do hope that you enjoyed, and check out my blog, memoriesintime.blogspot.com. Have a great day!